Welcome back to more 101 Talks WWE 2K15. And guys, as some of you all know by now, there has been a lot of gameplay that has emerged today and a lot of information that has come about as well. So I've got some information on this video concerning the last gen version of the game. So I've got some bullet points in front of me containing all sorts of information. They're all pretty brief but all pretty interesting. So I'm going to tell you guys some of that info that is taken from today's gameplay and general news. And full credit to this news goes to the 2K forums and the Cause.ws forums, both of which you should check out, which I will link in the description below. So first off, as you will already know if you've seen the gameplay in this year's game, the last gen version that is pretty much the same as 2K14. So there is none of the early chain match grappling, there is no new stamina system, pretty much everything from the wake up taunts to the submission system is basically 2K14. On a positive note though, all the new OMGs are also available in this version. Now unfortunately there has been some modes and features removed from this year's game, or at least on the last gen version. Those modes and features include Create a Finisher, Story Editor, as well as custom soundtracks that are no longer available. As far as Universe mode goes, from what I've read, it's again mostly pretty much the same, with the addition of something called a Story Challenger, which looks to be something along the lines of actually picking specific storylines for your Universe mode feuds. So that sounds kind of interesting and is definitely a plus. Kind of makes up a little bit for the lack of Story Editor, not quite the same but something at least. On to the creation suite now. There's not too many details available, but from what we do know, it is again pretty much the same. Create an Arena is confirmed, though apparently it does still have the issue of not being able to have a full-size logo on the apron, which was annoying in last year's game. Doesn't seem to be fixed for this one, so that's kind of a big negative for me. Also, Superstar heads are confirmed to be back, mostly the same from last year with a few changes. Those changes include Goldberg, Roddy Piper and Mankind being removed from Superstar heads and being replaced with Damien Sandow and Brock Lesnar. And there is also still 100 slots for your creative wrestlers. Now a few minor notes on the Superstars. Firstly, Chris Jericho doesn't have his tattoos because of some legal issue that happened last year. Batista does not have his Trunks logo because it's copyrighted. Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose are still in their Shield attires with no alternative attires available. They've also still got their Shield entrances. And also, Stone Cold Steve Austin for some reason does no longer have his entrance vest. Now there is also some other bits and pieces like default champions, that kind of stuff, which I might cover in a separate video but not going to be covering on this one. Alternatively guys, you can check out the forums, which I will be linking below, which contains all that info. But I hope you guys have found that information interesting. I know the majority of it is kind of negative, but if you enjoyed 14, for the most part it's the same again, so if you enjoyed 14, you should be fine with 15, if only for Showcase mode and the Who Got NXT mode, both of which I've got to say are looking pretty cool. That is it for this one. Hopefully some of that is new to you. Expect much more 2K15 content from me coming very, very soon. And quickly, one final thing, if you guys haven't seen my final Universe mode episode on 2K14, that was uploaded earlier today, so feel free to take a look. I'll also be linking that down below. Again though, much more coming soon, so definitely stay tuned to the channel. And until next time, this has been 101, and I will see you all on the next one.